Всем привет, с вами Сахри Джей. Сегодня мы начинаем наш стрим немного поздновато, но что поделать. Вот. Такая игрушка будет. Metal Gear Solid Revengeance. Привет, Александр, как дела у тебя? Сейчас я ей напишу. Добрый день, Виталий. Как у вас дела? Как вас отметили? Включаем. Хорошо. Это пропустить нельзя, я проверяла. Локализация. Пик. Блин, меня не слышно, да? Райд слишком громкий. Да. Ай, где звук? Где звук? А вот. Давайте на пятерочку поставим. Голос на семерочку. Привет, Кэтрин. Меня слышно? Всегда спрашиваю, когда игру начинаю. Раз. Почему плохо? Поэтому. Вот так вот сделаем. Голос на пятерочку. И теперь должно быть нормально. Сейчас музыка заорет и еще раз проверю. Вот не знаю, кстати. Сложно. Да. Сложно будет играть. Чего бы и нет, спрашивается. Но если будет, то...
Let's begin with a quick warm-up, shall we? Check the Soliton radar on the upper right and head to the point marked on the display.
Точки, отмеченные на дисплее.
You can jump
Ты
over
можешь
obstacles,
прыгать через
but
препятствия,
the
но бег
ninja
ниндзя
run will get
поможет
you
тебе
across
сделать
them
это
more
быстрее и
quickly and
легче.
easily.
Хо-хо!
You can also attack while in
Тоже
motion
можешь
with the
атаковать
ninja run, you know.
врагов во время
Swinging
бегания,
your blade
например,
while
размахивая
dashing, for
своим
example,
клинком по
or
руке или
striking your
поражая своих
foes with a
противников,
sliding attack.
скользящая атака. Не знаю, куда тут здорово. Yeah.
Now then, let's run a basic battle diagnostic. Try and neutralize all the enemies that appear. String light and strong hits together to perform combination attacks.
Каблучки. Он клинок на каблуке зацепляет и так атакует.
Combat is not all offense, however. You also need to protect yourself. First, follow the direction of the enemy's attack. Parry those attacks by executing light attacks of your own in the same direction.
Это не у вас
This is how
лагает,
you
сейчас скажу.
parry. It is the
Парировать
keystone
это?
of your defense.
Вот этот. У него такие удары замедленные. Ближе парируй их удары, чтобы сделать их беззащитными и контратакуй. С твоей точки зрения будет казаться, что враг застыл во времени или, по крайней мере, двигается очень медленно. Это прекрасная возможность осторожно прицелиться и разрубить врага на части. Помни, что не все атаки можно парировать, внимательно следите за движением врагов. Все, пошло. Пошла уже игра сама. Ну тут субтитры большие.
3 years. We've come so far in just 3 short years.
The sign of a strong leader, sir.
No. The will of a strong people. And one very able advisor.
Thank you, sir.
Не знаю.
Your team deserves credit as well.
Меня подлагивает, сейчас вижу стрим.
Mr. Lightning Bolt.
Just doing our job, Mr. Prime Minister.
I must admit, I once thought of groups like yours as opportunists, enablers of war. But you've trained our new army well. Order has returned sooner than expected. Perhaps I was wrong about these private military companies.
We prefer private security providers, sir. Most of Maverick's contracts do focus on security.
Yes, well, security can mean many things.
There's a saying I like. one sword keeps another in the sheath. Sometimes the threat of violence alone is a deterrent. Sometimes by taking a life, others can be preserved. It's the code the samurai lived by.
A soldier and a philosopher. You are full of surprises, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
I could say the same about you, Mr. Prime Minister.
What is happening?
Someone's blocking the lead vehicle. Hold on.
Clear the road! This is official state business!
Жалко. Здрасте.
I said clear the road! We're authorized to use force if you do!
Ouch.
Leopard 1, U-turn. Turning back.
Who was that?
A cyborg.
One of our competitors?
Courtney, what is happening?
We got hit, sir. A cyborg.
Whose?
XF comes up unaffiliated.
I'll notify all checkpoints. Get on money out of there.
Yes, sir.
Да не, просто меня продался. Просто мне нравится этот персонаж из DLC. Я помню, DLC играл. Рассказывать его историю.
We are going to die.
Stay calm.
He's got friends on our 12.
Raiden.
I'm on it. Guard the Prime Minister.
Сейчас мы будем драться. Каблучки. Я столько раз буду насчет этого шутить, меня не привыкайте. Ое! Масло разрезал.
Let's get this over with.
Эпично.
Take out those hostiles. Raiden, you'll need to choose between light and heavy strikes to match the situation. Take self-repair units from your foes to replenish your own supply. Raiden, the limo is in trouble. Get back there ASAP.
Борис.
I'll add the limo to your solid down radar.
Акцент чисто русский. Слышится.
Right, get on the other side of that barricade. Die! What are you doing, Raiden? Get to that limo. Get some.
Ой-ой. Ой, какой красавец. Фига себе. Я бы тоже хотела. На ремонт дай компьютер.
So you're Jack.
What do you want with the Prime Minister?
I want him dead. Nothing personal, of course. Africa's just getting a bit too peaceful.
What?
Business ain't been the same since they shut down SOP.
На ремонт дай.
Clean break from the war economy. Huh. Well, some of us like that economy. How's an honest warmonger supposed to make a living?
This is your answer? Don't do it!
Don't worry now. I won't. Not while he's still useful. So long.
What? They have a metal gear? Here? Raiden, take out that UMG and get after it. Catch that missile before it blows. Use your ninja run to deflect those shots.
происходит?
They swapped out the hydraulic cutter for a plasma cannon. Use the ninja run to dodge that plasma. Use blade mode to damage its armor.
Ракеты были, нет? Да тут полная дичь происходит на экране. Ну куда он идет? Да, он убегает, как я такая одинокий мудрый. Ну-ка здесь я чё? Ва! Тихо. Ай. Хилка. Вау! Ну куда ты убегаешь? Да блин! Ты! Кайдю! Ты! Убегает! Ага. Ай. Мне кажется, я зря выбрал сложное решение. Не напал. А, 21% у меня осталось.
Raiden, respond! Raiden! Raiden! What? They have a metal shield? Raiden, take out that UMG and get after it. Catch that missile before it blows. Use your ninja run to deflect those shots. They swapped out the hydraulic cutter for a plasma cannon. Use the ninja run to dodge that plasma.
Да, как мне от этого уворачиваться? Не знаю, меня лагает. А, да, лагает. Минус ловушка. Так. Перепрыгнуть можно, нет? Ого-го-го. Парень, полегче. Не пожарить. А я что делаю? Он отпрыгивает же. А? Господи. Нафиг.
What happened? What is going on?
Семья сложно выбрала. Господи, зачем я сложно выбрала?
What? They have a metal gear? Cheer? Ryder, take out that UMG and get after it. Catch that missile before it blows. Use your ninja run to deflect those shots.
Шесть. Да как вообще вернуться от этого?
Raiden, respond! Raiden! Raiden!
Первая миссия, сложный уровень, господи.
What? They have a metal gear? Here?
Такое нубство.
Raiden, take out that UMG and get after it. Catch that missile before it blows. Use your ninja run to deflect those shots.
Мать, Александр.
They swapped out the hydraulic cutter for a plasma cannon. Use the ninja ram to dodge that plasma.
Ай, как меня поджарило.
The light riders. Go for the light. Use blade mode to damage its armor.
Господи. Ай.
that blade! Yes! Swing it wide open! Хорошо. Very good. But do not rest easy just yet, huh?
Хорошо. О, боже мой, 15 минут ушло.
He's on the other side of that collapsed building. Go!
Сейчас пусть, ребят, отойду. Я здесь. Да, Томас, блин, а! Господи, чё сюда запрыгнул? С нами кот, познакомьтесь. Вот, короче, вот то, что те, кто напали на нас, да, премьер-министр Африки, он, как сказать, устроил мир здесь, ну, в этой стране. А вот эти, которые на нас напали, они хотят снова разжечь войну, потому что, типа, мир не для них. Чтобы опять Африку немирно сделать. Вот они захватили премьер-министра. Каблучки и макияж. Этот день наш. А не твой. Пройдут с тобой. Старые шуточки. Я знаю, что ему каблуки нужны для крепления туда катаны. Меча. Как он смешно прыгал. Подожди, у меня запись. Подождите, я включил микрофон? Включил микрофон.
Use your ninja ram to move over obstacles automatically.
Чё ржёшь?
Do not let him out of your sight. You must catch him.
Опять он.
That damn you, Chief. It still works?
Я думала, он поскользнет. О, господи.
Damn you, Chief. It still works?
Перепрыгивать можно. Отлично. Ай, что? Ой.
Use blade mode to take down those hemp missiles.
Ouch. Окей. Я поняла тебя. Что ты стреляешься? О. Да. Видимо, Виталий. Или разбирайся с ним. Тихо. Ае. Б неплохо. Ребят, надо. Насчет монитора-то. Поиграй. Ну, стрит друзья висят, господи. Поиграй, конечно. Играй.
He's headed for the front of the train. After him. Right. An unidentified field roader is headed your way. Keep an eye out for it.
Я буду озвучивать, если этот. Надо будет.
Prime Minister.
Премьер-министр. Много поздноватый герой. Мой маленький щит мне больше не нужен. Стой! Как насчет всего хорошего, что дала нам война? Почему никто не произносит об этом хвалебных речей? Рабочие места, технологии, общая цель. Райден, забудь обо мне. Останови его. Ты не слушаешь.
Mind if I got in?
Не возражать, если я вмешаюсь. Все, что мы хотим сказать. Дать войне шанс. Нет. Он весь твой, Сэм.
Let's go.
Давай, приступим. А я полегче. Ты шо? Ой.
Self-taught.
Ой, плохой.
Not half bad.
Но все же.
Still.
Ведь техники чего-то не хватает. Нет! Потрясающе. Хочет утонуть в крови твоих врагов. Но ты его сдерживаешь. Нет. Мой меч — инструмент справедливости. Дерьмо опять.
Brennan, are you all right? You're almost clear of the tunnel. Just hang on.
Gotta try harder than that. Oh, did you want to practice first? Gotta try harder than that. Oh, did you want to practice first?
Отстань от меня. Господи, уйди. Ауч.
This is what happens when you bring a tool to a sword fight. It's over. Lucky devil.
Kept you waiting, huh? Down you go! Flash!
Три недели спустя. Ауч. Мышка. Ой, какой самолет.
How is it, Ryder?
Как ты, Рейден?
So far, so good.
Пока нормально.
I've got a clean
Вижу
visual.
хорошо.
A direct feed to your
Мое
optic
подключение к твоим зрительным
nerve. Yes, I should hope so, huh? I mean,
Я
how
имею в
does
виду,
it
какого это
feel?
летать,
To
словно
fly like a
птица.
bird.
Словно птица привязана к ракете.
We will get you in
Мы
safely,
доставим тебя в
товарищ.
целости и сохранности, товарищ.
Just relax and enjoy the ride.
Right.
Can you hear me, Raiden?
Doctor.
Remember the two procedures to maintain your new body. 1. Seizing nano repair units
From your foes. And 2.
Absorbing their electrolytes. I got it.
Yes, enemy cyborgs should provide plenty of MCFC electrolytes once you slice them open and extract their fluids.
They're terrorists. I was planning on that anyway.
Oh, and their left hands, if you please.
Excuse me?
The combat data stored on holographic memory, typically located in the left hand. That data is very valuable. I am authorized to offer you upgrades and services in exchange for it.
How generous.
Ich liebe Kapitalismus. Had the wall come down a few years earlier, I would have a Nobel Prize on my shelf.
There, I see land.
3 mics out and closing. No activity at the airbase. Looks like we don't need to worry about interceptors.
Great. Then we have time for a quick briefing.
I know you miss me, Kev, but I've been all over the materials.
That's what you said before Montenegro. Look, just humor me, buddy. Objectives, of course, are enter Abkhazia, neutralize the terrorists, and restore the rightful government, or what's left of it anyway. The president and most of the cabinet have been killed, and a military junta's been established. The terrorists brain-jacked all the high-ranking officers, and their cyborgs scattered the rank and file. The few leaders who have survived have no way of openly opposing the new regime. That's why they called us.
Ау, что ты меня царапаешь?
Andrei Dolzaev, leader of the occupation forces, an extremist linked to both the St. Petersburg massacre of 2015 and last year's terror spree in Georgia. And his arms supplier, none other than Desperado Enforcement, LLC.
And Mani's killers.
If we don't stop them here, they could destabilize the entire region. But our more immediate problem is Jetstream Sane. I believe you've met.
Конечно, встречались.
The only problem I see is that nickname.
I've got my enhancements this time. He won't be an issue.
He may not even be in country, but keep an eye out just in...
Oh.
Ready for insertion.
Смотри, оба. Ну, один второй. Все, полетим сейчас. И полетели! Эпик. Да, давайте покажите в вечной красе. Неплохо. Что, сквозь меня?
Raiden, you landed safely, да? First, head inward. The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on codec if you have questions.
Томас, ты чё с другом? Все хорошо. Чё? Чё там услышал? Томас, ты меня так не пугай, пожалуйста. Пойдем посмотрим, что там. Мне кажется, что история понятна.
Control, it's Raiden. I'm on the ground.
Copy, Raiden. Glad to hear it. Entering on foot was the right move. That craft isn't equipped with stealth camo. Or octo camo, obviously, since that would be useless in midair.
And we wouldn't want to get your pricey new jet damaged, now would we?
Duh. The MQ-133C was not cheap to Origin. Now, keep alert. According to intel, you could find significant cyborg deployment here. If you were to be cornered by an entire squad, it might get difficult, even for you.
Understood. Some fighting will be necessary, though. I've got electrolytes to replenish.
This is not an infiltration mission. There is no need to hide or avoid combat outright, huh? Just do not get reckless. Stay safe, and stay focused on your mission.
Looks like a war zone out here.
The palace cleared out quick when Dolzayev's men showed up. The streets got pretty hot after that. We're definitely gonna see a few civilian casualties here. Luckily, it looks like most of them got out of the city before things got bad. They've basically got control of the entire town, and are using the refinery as their HQ.
And that's why we're hitting the plant.
Keep in mind, those cyborgs are contractors. For most of these guys, this is just a job. In theory, once you eliminate their commanding officer, they should scatter pretty quickly.
How we doing, Courtney?
You're looking good on our end. GPS and audio-visual feed coming in fine. Energy consumption? Check. Damage levels? Check. Blood pressure, brain waves, blood sugar? Check, check, check. All this monitoring equipment, I got a better view than if I was standing right next to you. Anyway, I'll be saving all your data automatically anytime something important happens in the field. But contact me anytime you want a manual save.
Copy that. Good to hear that hasn't changed with this new body.
Yep, the basic system's exactly the same. So, did you want to save? And save complete. Simple, huh?
Copy. And glad to hear you're okay after Africa. That ambush was no joke.
Tell me about it. 3 armored vehicles should have been plenty for that job. And it would have been against any typical guerrilla force.
I keep asking myself, where would an anti-Imani faction get the cash to hire cyborgs?
It just doesn't add up. Maybe there's some intel I missed. A lead I should have followed up on. Maybe if I reacted faster, or coordinated better. I don't know.
You can't think that way, Courtney. Not in this business. You did everything you could. Put it behind you and move on.
You're right. Thanks.
No problem.
Raiden, shall we review the capabilities of your new body?
Copy that. Go ahead, Doc.
As we discussed, you've been outfitted with 2 revolutionary new abilities.
Fuel electrolyte absorption and self-repair from C's nanopaste.
Precisely. First, electrolyte absorption. This is simplicity itself. As your HF blade is linked directly to your fuel cells, simply cut into any source of electrolyte. Say, a hostile cyborg made up of CNT muscle fiber. And your fuel cells will recharge on their own. Rather elegant, wouldn't you say?
I would indeed. It's been great so far.
But the repair process is a bit more involved. A bit more messy, you might say. Most military cyborg models store a cache of biotic self-repair nanopaste in their lower abdomen.
So I need to slice them open and use Zandatsu to extract it. Cut and take, in other words.
Correct. Once extracted, you need only to crush this unit in your hand to absorb the repairing agent inside. Keep in mind, it is extremely delicate. If the unit should hit the ground, some paste will surely leak out. It will still repair your body, but less so than if you can retrieve it directly before your foe falls over.
Basically, harvest their organs before their body can even hit the ground.
Rather gruesome, I realize. But then you Americans enjoy a bit of gore, don't you?
I may be a citizen, but I've never really thought of myself as American.
Oh? Well, yes, I suppose I could understand that given your history. But what then? Surely you don't identify as a Liberian?
I don't identify with anyone. No nation. No ethnic group. I'm my own man. Anyway, I seem to recall those gory torture porn movies were pretty popular in Germany, too.
Indeed, indeed. These splatter films are big in Germany, Russia, Japan, everywhere. Well, everywhere except regions afflicted by actual warfare. It all has to do with taming our fears, you know?
Huh?
The desire to feel fear, to taste death, but from a safe distance. These films allow the viewer to delude themselves into thinking they have overcome their fears. This...
Okay, Doc, I got the gist. Let's save the full psych lecture for some other time, though, huh?
Что за кастомизация? Все, посмотрю здесь. О, погоди. Так. Высококачественный клинок использовал бывший агент Фоксхаунс Фрэнк Ягер, также известный как Грей Фокс, после того, как был превращен в кибернете доктором Кларком. Душа Грей Фокса все еще эхом разносится по мячу. Погодите. О! Вот пока ничто не хватает. Ребят.
Raiden, you landed safely, huh?
Да, господи.
First, head inland. The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on Codec if you have questions.
Превращение. Ой! Упс.
Bastards are using stealth camo to ambush you. Nice try, but it won't do any good against a state-of-the-art cyborg like you, eh? To parry incoming hits, throw out your own barrage of light attacks while your foe is on the offensive. Right, whenever you engage in battle, I will designate a battle area for you. Stay within the area to avoid collateral damage.
Had your fill?
With this body, I could take these guys with no eyes. Intel wasn't exaggerating on the cyborg count.
Well, you know how fast the tech's been spreading these last few years. That CNT muscle fiber packs the power of a jackhammer into every limb. What enterprising soldier of fortune could resist? And cyborgs are still human. Real, thinking people. Way less risk of collateral damage than your typical UAV strike.
And don't forget the PR angle. Nations start playing Frankenstein with their troops, and the public goes nuts. PMCs, on the other hand, are off the ethical radar.
Yeah, they still don't even count PMCs in official death tolls. With SOP out of the picture, private militaries needed a new edge on the market. We got it.
In a way, cyborgs are just SOP troops by another name. Only all muscled up and less predictable.
But it makes you wonder, where'd Desperado find these guys?
I'm not complaining. They're like walking vending machines.
Right. Vending machines full of blood. Easy there, Dracula. Like I said, they're still people.
People who terrorize and take innocent lives for money. They sowed their fate when they took this job. I'm just the Reaper.
Damn. It's a bit cold, Raiden. Even for you. Anyway, his school. Let's get to work. Time to increase the peace.
Right.
Right. Ну как теперь? Сережка. Что такое?
Raiders, this is Boris. Give me your status.
Looks clear. No one in sight.
Good. Let's recap the route you will take. As I said, the enemy's HQ is in the refinery along the coastline. Dolzaev has been spotted there using satellite photography. Also on site, Mistral, a Desperado captain.
So I go through the city, cross the bridge into the old town, then head down to the rear of the refinery.
Still, I think they anticipate us. They will probably have a grand reception awaiting you at the old city. Do not let your guard down.
Даже так есть. Все, остановилась. Так, ящичек. Видите или кто? Хватит падать, господи. Тихо. Тихо. Так, сейчас наклонись. Тогда я возьму. Есть. Угу. Ой.
Hostiles in the lower corridor, I see. Try to flank them, or approach from behind. Excellent, Raiden. Raiden, take that main thoroughfare. You can use augment mode to see where the enemy is located. Your body analyzes radar and IR data to construct your AR display. Some civilians are still in the city. That is not good. You are headed out of the operation zone. Head to the waypoint marked on your Soliton radar.
What are you doing here?
This area is off limits.
What? No.
Ой. Я смотрю. Я хотел чувачка спасти-то. Ладно, сначала ящик взять. Виталий, все хорошо.
What are you doing here?
This area is off limits.
What? No, I'm not doing anything.
Can we just kill him? It'll be easier.
Target located.
He is scared to death, Raiden. Let him know he is safe.
Все в порядке.
Thank you. I will not forget this.
Ой, е. А там еще гражданские. Нельзя разрезать. О, нет. Пошли. Отвянь.
What? Raiden? No! No! Raiden!
Ой, господи. И далее все хорошо. Уйдите, пожалуйста, от меня! Ты монитор что стоит? Да. Ой, сосредоточенная.
Very good, Ryder. Now, keep heading for refinery.
С чувством сосредоточенной смотрели. ВР 15 уже очков тысяч. Еще есть вкусности, он также сундук. Хранилище данных. Ой, еще и сундук. Вы имеете в виду гранату? Заложники есть? Ой! Все, я... Да. Я тоже такое бывало. Помогите. Сюда конец.
What's wrong? Answer me! Raiden! Raiden!
Very good, Raiden. Now, keep heading for refinery.
Contact!
Уйдите, пожалуйста, от меня. Уйдите. Не. Все пытаюсь левую руку так быть. Не получается что-то. Ай.
They have erected an electromagnetic barricade.
maybe expecting UG or cyborg attack, да?
Да.
Right away. We're picking up a wireless transmission near your position. From the frequency, most likely an enemy data terminal. Check it out. We may be able to salvage some intel.
Давайте. Новая миссия добавлена, может сыграть, не нажав 3. Ага. Давайте, думаю, давайте сыграем VR-миссию одну и закончим. Надеюсь, не заблокируют мне за эту игру. Очень надеюсь. Опа, насколько... Ой, я на какую-то миссию нажал. 3. Обучающую.
Your body comes equipped with a technique we call blade mode. Let's begin by assuming the fighting position. Good. Now use blade mode to strike all of the targets. Now remember, blade mode exacts a heavy toll on your fuel cells. Replenish your energy by attacking enemies. Your blade will absorb their electrolytes automatically. Try restoring your fuel cells back to maximum now. Standard cyborgs you can dismember immediately, no problem. Other foes will not fall so easily. You will first need to attack and damage them to some degree.
Contact!
Get off!
And now, the Zandatsu technique, or the stab and grab as some call it. Activate blade mode with full fuel cells and you will automatically analyze the ideal cutting position. Execute it successfully and you will seize your foe's self-repair unit and restore some of your vitality. Now, try it for yourself. Take the enemy's repair unit before he falls.
Contact! Die!
Bullseye!
Next, let's review special attacks. Approach a target from the rear or above without being noticed, and you can eliminate them with a single strike. I call it the ninja kill.
Ninja kill. Ninja kill. Kill. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Вообще, ты что здесь стучу, да, каблуками?
Finally, a word about your enhanced AR. Enhanced AR adds several layers of information to your augmented reality vision. Use it for additional intel on your enemies or to see new aspects of your surroundings. Just remember, enhanced AR is automatically disabled as soon as you attack.
Еще одна пройдемка была бы чаще, оказывается. Вот еще две обучающие. Вот открыто. Уничтожьте всех врагов. Ага. Я разрезала гранату. Круть. Понимаю. Я не понимаю. А, господи. Как-то не... Извините. Ай. Ай! Yeah. Такой подлости. Ладно, ребят, на этом мы закончим. Недолгий стрим такой был, как сказать, обзор, не знаю, как его назвать. Эпик. Ой, что за хил? О! Концепт-арт. О, Борис и доктор. Ха. Сейчас еще будет. Не расслабляйтесь. Да, ничего страшного, главное, был. Ой, сейчас еще будет стрим, не волнуйтесь. Сейчас я быстренько в магазин схожу. Давайте, ребят. Через минут 20, где-то так, 25 приду. Давайте. Не скучайте. Приготовьте все вкусности. Чай налейте. Давайте, пока-пока-пока. До встречи.